Hi, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parthiv. Once again, we welcome you to this investor call. Let me first introduce the NALCO management team. Sitting extreme to my left is Sri Simon Panda, our ED Finance. Sitting next to him is our new Director Finance, Sri Abhay Kumar Beoria sir. Sitting in the middle, our Chairman cum Managing Director, Sri Brijendra Pratap Singh sir. And sitting just left to me is our Director Project and Technical, Sri Jagdish Arora sir. And I would like you also to kindly introduce yourself and we can start this call.
Yeah, hi, sir. So I'm Varun Sabu over here. I am heading the business out here. I head the institutional equity business. Parthiv is there with me, who looks after the entire commodity space. Everything comes into it. Related to commodities also, everything. He's the one who takes it. And then we have Neha also over here. Neha is from our corporate access team. She is the one who's handling the entire corporate access right now for the firm. So we three are here right now. Pankaj Agarwal is also there, who heads our research. He's also with the corporate meet. He's in a corporate meeting right now. He'll be coming out and he'll also come and meet. I will be here for first 10 minutes, sir. I have certain questions which I'll ask, and then Parthiv will take it over from there. So on that note, sir, we can probably start, sir. First of all, really thanks to you and the team to take out time and to address us.
Okay, you can start.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
sir.
start.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, sir, overall, obviously we understand last year was a very, very strong year for us, especially in terms of margins. You all have delivered such a strong performance, and it was very impressive. Street has also cheered over it. The reason, sir, what we endeavor is that how we can really further. So, because we'll be also doing our work, our research, and we'll be pushing NALCO as a big buy. So we wanted to understand from you how the path would be, say, for 26, FY26 this year and 27, and the overall picture, how we can build it for next 3 to 5 years, how we can really market the name, market NALCO from here, from our end, whatever little we can do. So if you can let us know, sir, how things are looking like, shaping up going forward.
You see, last year we have done, I think 115 or 120% jump in EBITDA margin.
Yes,
it was around 46% of the EBITDA margin we got last year. And one of the main reasons were our revenues went up from around 13,500 or 800 to around 16,700. Right. And the major reason was increase in alumina prices. Because previous to that year, the average alumina price which we used to get was around 380 or it was around $400. Huh? And last year we got average price of 595. Last year it was 595. Previous to that it was 358 or $380, something like that, average alumina prices which we used to get. So that increased our revenues by around 2,000 or I think 2,200 crores was increase in revenue due to increase in alumina prices. Okay. And LME also supported. Increase in LME was also there. And due to increase in LME also, the revenue increase was around 1,700 crores. Right. So average LME was around, I think, how much it was? It was around
$2,538.
$2,540.
$2,538.
Which we got 2,538
as compared to $2,299.
$2,299 in the previous year. So these were the two factors which increased our revenue, but parallelly our expenditure also went down.
Yes. Okay.
Our expenditure, we reduced our expenditure by around 1,000 or I think 1,200 crores on 2-3 fronts. The CP coke rates were on the lower side. We increased vendors on the CP coke. Some efficiency measures we increased. And caustic soda also, we saved something on the caustic soda. Coal, of course, coal production, we have got in-house coal production. There also we have saved something. So combine this effect, we could do good. If you see this year we are expecting that average alumina price which we will be getting will be somewhere around in between $400 to $430. That will be the average alumina price which we'll be getting. Max maybe $450. This year we are because till date whatever spot we have done, we have got around $400 alumina.
So right now, is it running at this rate, sir?
Yeah, our last spot was around 390, na? 389.
Yes, 389.
389. Last spot was 389. So average we are expecting
And that's
some
continuing, sir. So right now it's continuing above 400 you're seeing currently.
in few spot we got 400, above 400 also, 410, but not more than that. In between 390 to 400 it is varying. If some other factors come into play, like in between the news was there that Guinea is stopping their bauxite export and all that, so some prices fluctuation can be there, but
Okay.
till date no such indications are there. So we are hoping that average what we have done, we have an annual plan. We did our annual plan meeting in the month of March, where we fixed up our overall physical performance, what will be our physical performance, what will be our expenditures, what will be our revenues. In that we have planned somewhere around 380, 390 average alumina prices we have planned, and LME around maybe 2540, no? 2540, something like that. So even if that kind of thing we get, what
Yeah.
we have planned, and we are definite that by around $400 alumina will be there, and LME will be somewhere around 2500. What thing we are changing this year is we are increasing our alumina production by around 2 lakh tons, 2 lakh or 2,50,000 tons.
Okay.
Calcined alumina, which we are exporting. Last year we have exported around 36 ships, and this year we'll be doing more than maybe 42, 43 ships. So 2 lakh ton increase in alumina production will give us additional margins of around maybe I think 500, 600 crores मिलना चाहिए उससे हमको. That kind of margin we will get from there. So that volumes, because whatever plan we have done this first 2 months, 3 months, we are getting going ahead with that plan. And that kind of production we are able to achieve. Last year we have done calcined alumina around 20 lakhs 46,000, and this year we have planned 22 lakhs 50,000. Straightway 22 lakhs increase in alumina production. So that is one area. Second is again increasing our efficiency, that is reducing caustic soda consumption, CP coke, and other techno-economics parameters. We have taken a stiff target. So there also we are hoping we will save something. Third is increasing our indigenous coal. Last year we have done indigenous coal of around 2.8 million ton. This year we are planning for around 4 million ton. So the difference between the coal which we get from linkage coal and our own coal, the difference in cost is around maybe 200 or 300 rupees per ton. 300 rupees per ton over. That difference itself, if we are increasing by around 1.2 or 1.3 million ton, so that will also account for maybe around maybe 150 or 200 crores of rupees. So these kind of figures we are planning. So we are expecting that this year also we should have at least EBITDA margin of around 36%. Our revenues maybe will be around maybe more than 15,000 crores revenues we are planning. With this kind of
Sir, EBITDA margin you said more than 35%.
36 on an average 36, not more than. Around
Okay.
36% EBITDA margin we are planning
For this year.
Yeah.
I think last year was 46.
44, 46.
Last year it was
That normally
46.
will cool down a little.
Exceptionally very high.
Yeah,
Exceptionally high
exceptionally.
because due to alumina support, price support we got.
Just
Yeah.
I want to add one thing. What sir said, from extra margin from additional alumina volume will be around 280 to 300 crores for the 2 lakh metric ton extra additional volume of alumina.
Okay. Just wanted to understand, sir, in this margin which we are talking about right now for the year, I think we have got a new coal mine also, right?
Yeah, that's what I was telling. We have started.
So for this 36%, if I have to assume, how much in this margin would be coming because of that, sir? If we have done some calculation.
Due to coal, last year we have done coal production of 2.8 million. This year we are going for 4 million tons. So 1.2 or 1.3 million ton increase in production, kitna margin milega? Around, if you see 1.3 into difference in price will be around 200, 300 rupees per ton.
Due to the total jump in EBITDA margin, power and fuel contribution was around 12%. Okay, but there was also reduction in fuel price. So if you want exactly only due to coal price, it will be.
No, the reason why I'm asking is that without this mine coming, what would have our margins been? Steady state basis.
You want to tell ki our coal production would have been same compared
No,
to
sir.
last
What
year.
I'm trying to say is that because of this new mine coming, this is something
Okay.
which is
What
a
is the
positive
advantage
surprise
here?
further, and which helps us again on a longer term average margins. We have shifted up the base now. But just to prove that, I'm asking how much is coming from that.
That calculation we'll have to check it. My finance
No
No
people
problem,
will
sir. You
check
can
it and
share
will
it
tell
later
you.
with Parthiv.
Till that we
That's
can
not
go
a
ahead
problem.
with other questions. Queries.
Yes. So, sir, in terms of bauxite, how are we seeing things moving now?
In terms of
Bauxite, sir.
bauxite. Bauxite we have our own total in-house mines. हमारे तो
Right.
अपने in-house supplies are
या
there
सो अपने
and
को
we are
बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है ना सर अगर ग्लोबल ग्लोबल अगर प्रेशर रहता है तो दैट रियली हेल्प्स अस ओवरऑल राइट
yes that is the area because we have our own bauxite and our cost of production is one of the lowest in the world. We are
राइट
producing bauxite. Our bauxite rate is around 1,000 rupees per ton. It is 1,000 rupees per ton. 950,000 rupees per ton. We are producing
Yeah.
bauxite. And same bauxite here, Odisha Mining is I think selling around 2,500 rupees per ton. OMC in the local market. And for producing 1 ton of calcined alumina, you require 3 ton of bauxite. So if you take 1 ton of calcined alumina 3 times, means around 1,500 into 3, that kind of difference in the alumina it will occur. And so bauxite, we have got the advantage. If bauxite supply, some interruptions are there from the New Guinea, of course the alumina production will get affected. The cost of alumina worldwide will be affected and the alumina spot prices will go high. Go ahead.
Sir, if I may add.
Yes.
Even last year, the net import of bauxite to Guinea bauxite to India was from Vedanta and NRAC. That was from 95 to $125. So that is quite a significant 6 to 7 times the cost of NALCO's cost of production of bauxite.
राइट
So, and most of the Chinese refineries and to some extent India, Indonesia also, they used to and they will continue to depend on seaborne bauxite.
ओके
We
So
are
that is a great-
quite secure as far as our raw materials are concerned. Bauxite, coal, around 70% of coal we are having indigenous, our own sources, and power. Our power is very cheap. Power cost is around 3.2 rupees per ton per kilowatt we are having because our power plant is old, no interest depreciation is there. So all our raw materials, power fuel is one of the cheapest as you compare with other industries.
Sir, last year China's bauxite import, use of bauxite from imported source become 76%. And this year it is projected to 84 to 85%. So you can imagine the kind of dependence of Chinese refinery on imported bauxite
ओके
and the price. Price pressure will be there. That is what the reason we are confident it will be right.
Okay, got it. Sir, I'll have to take leave. For Parthiv will be continuing and Neha is also here. Just one request, sir, before I leave. We do our annual conference, sir, on 12th, 13th, 14th November. We're doing it this year, 12th, 13th, 14th November in Bombay. This is at Taj Santa Cruz, which is at the airport. So it's very convenient. आप T1 पे land करके, you can come there. You can take a flight which comes to T1. You can land there, you can do some meetings, and then from there only, if you want, you can again take the flight back. It's easier that way. So that is one, sir. We will love to have you there. This time we are doing a very unique thing. So generally we'll have about 200 plus, 220 plus companies coming in on these 3 days. 220 plus companies. It's a large conference, very large one. 13th, we are designing it specifically. So 13th, we are doing only CEO, MDs, all senior people, all the top management of every company. Obviously, CFO sir and IR team and everyone can come along once the CEO, MD of that particular company is coming. So we are designing it with that thought. 13th will be very high ROE. All the top notches of our industry will be there, sir. And we will be creating a different luncheon that day. It will be a lunch session where all the CEO MDs will engage with each other. I mean, you all will get to meet each other. So we'll really request, sir, if on 13th November you can be there. This could be a great place where, we can also add some value.
Yes, we'll be happy to come, but November is very far off. Immediately we
So
cannot
that's
tell
why
you.
we're giving
Send your message. Our
Yes,
company
sir.
secretary is there.
Sure, sir.
If we are free, I will surely try to come, and my DF and my deputy will also come along with me.
So
So
that's why we are giving a very long notice so that you can try to avoid any other assignment that day. And if you can come
yes,
to
yes,
our
yes.
conference.
I will
So
try
you're,
to
we
come.
are trying
Surely.
to block your
Surely.
calendar, sir. We are trying to
Okay.
take that one
आप
day
note
from
कर
you.
लीजिए. You are telling 13th of November, na?
13 November.
12, 13, 14. 13, 14. 12,
Yes.
13, 14, but 13th is telling
13
for
November
Monday.
particularly.
Okay.
Yes.
ठीक है, we'll note it down and try to.
Q2 result that will be just almost.
ठीक है.
Second.
In fact, first we would first ensure that our second quarter result is out by that time.
Yeah,
Then
will be very
only
helpful.
perhaps it will be.
Because
Sir,
there are a lot of
Sir,
queries
will
will be
be
on
very
that.
helpful if you can do it before that. It will be very helpful.
October, November. कब तक होता है?
Before
Our
45 days.
maximum time is 14th November.
45 days. So
14th November is the last day.
14 November is the last.
तो हो जाएगा उसको.
तो कर लेंगे, पहले कर लेंगे, 10 को.
We'll try to have accounts little early.
ठीक है. Okay,
So
sure.
that was one. And second request, sir, we have been doing some mine visits where we are taking some investors and showing mines. If we can do a mine visit of your mines also, we can get some investors from here, show them the facility. People would be very happy to see, how things are happening at our end. So
Yes. You anytime you plan your visit for going
Yes,
to our mines, you have to fly down to Vizag, Visakhapatnam.
Yes,
From
sir.
there, it is a 3 hours drive to
Yes,
our
sir.
Damanjodi refinery and mines. You just convey the message to our company secretary.
Sure,
We
sir.
will see that you reach the mines, and once you reach the mines, everything will be arranged there.
Yes, sir.
Your
Sure.
visits and all
So,
that, we will arrange
sir,
it.
Sir, is this in Vizag? You have something in Bhubaneswar also?
Bhubaneswar, only our head office is there.
Okay.
And from Bhubaneswar, 3-hour drive is our smelter plant, Angul. It is
Okay.
nearer to Bhubaneswar. But
Okay.
from Bhubaneswar, going to mines, it takes 10 hours by road. So
Oh my
it is
God.
very long
Okay.
from here. So going to mines, it will be nearer from Vizag. It takes 3 hours from 3.5 hours from Vizag. It's better to go to Vizag, and from where, if you want to go to mines, if you want to go to
Sir,
smelter,
is
then
it
you have to
possible?
come down to Bhubaneswar.
Sir, is it possible to show the smelter plant also, so that what will happen
Yes.
once people come and
You
see
can come
smelter
down.
plant, they'll come and meet you also over there. I mean, in
Yes,
your
you come down
office.
to Bhubaneswar. From here, you can go to smelter plant, and there we will arrange everything.
Sure, sir. So what Parthiv and Neha will do, they will design a day and they will share the plan with you all. And then if it works with you all, we'll then go back and we'll check with investors and confirm.
In touch with our company secretary.
Yes, sir. We'll do that.
Mr. Saul, and he will arrange accordingly. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sir, thank you so
Okay.
much for your time. And Parthiv Neha will take over. And whenever I am there in Bhubaneswar, I'll definitely try to come and meet you, sir.
Yes, sure. Come down. Okay.
Really happy to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, sir. So just to continuing Varun's question ahead. So just wanted to check because I think sir told that in India most of the bauxite which is getting imported is almost at about 6 or 7x our cost of production of a cost of mining of a bauxite at the end of the day. What I understand is that I was speaking to some counterparts. What I understand is that with this entire Guinea issue around bauxite supply, there are multiple other countries who can easily replace that Guinea-based bauxite. So, do you think that this bauxite crunch will continue, and thereafter the prices will have a impact? Like we'll have a positive impact from that?
Bauxite import. We are
Can
not
you
able to
repeat
get your question.
Yeah, sure.
Can you-
So what I understand is that the Guinea-based bauxite, whatever crunch is there with the licenses and all, it is easily replaceable by other bauxite from the other country. So is this crunch expected to continue? Because I think bauxite का price अभी नीचे थोड़ा बढ़ गया था, sir.
Hey, bauxite price totally depend on what is the export which is going out of the Guinea.
Okay.
Now Guinea many times are putting restrictions that they are telling that they have to put refineries there itself in the Guinea. Whoever are taking bauxite out of that, they have done some kind of agreements with EGA and all that they have to put the refineries. So when they are seeing that this refineries are not coming up, the progress is not there, in between they are putting up some kind of restrictions and all that. So it totally depends. Because other exports from other countries are, I don't think, आपको idea,
Ghana
very high.
Ghana से कुछ
Chile maximum export is going out of Guinea.
maximum Guinea.
So everything
But that is
depends on
quality.
what is the decision they are taking at Guinea, what prices they are exporting, or maybe quantity what they are.
Quality is good there.
Quality is good there.
What would be the quality difference between, say, a Guinea-based bauxite or Australian bauxite and our bauxite?
No, we don't have that information.
Guinea-based bauxite, sir, if I can. Guinea-based bauxite is quality is very, very good. That is very high alumina content is there. Australia is hardly exporting anything. They have a lot of refineries themselves. They are also supplying alumina to the market.
The Guinea quality is very good. Our quality is also
Yes.
okay, but what is happening, our mines are becoming older. Slightly quality is getting down, but it's still not very on the negative side.
Yeah, we are utilizing our resources because the cutoff earlier what it used to be a waste. Now we are utilizing even the lower quality of alumina, bauxite also. So we are increasing our resources that way.
IBM back.
And so what would be our reserves and resources as on date?
What you are telling, funds?
Reserves.
Bauxite.
Bauxite.
Reserves. Our reserves of existing mines is around 150 million ton, our Panchpati mines, and we are going to start one more mines, Kotangi mines, which is around 111 million tons. The mine will come around 20 to 50 million tons, and that will last for another maybe 20 years.
Okay. So this 4 million ton of coal, what we are planning to do this current financial year, that will completely take care of our coal requirement, or we would be requiring more?
No, our total requirement is 7.2 million ton for our power plant. Out of that, earlier we used to take 2.8 from here and other from our linkage coal or our e-auction coal. Now we are increasing that to 4 million ton. So our 4 million ton will be ours, and 3.2 will be taking from Coal India through linkage route.
Okay, sir. Got it.
And I think next year we'll be increasing it to 4.
We can increase it to without change. We can increase it to 20% any day. But we can increase to 6 million ton also as we progress, because we are basically transporting it through road. The moment we have rail lines or the siding work is going on, we can increase depending on that. And you will appreciate that the difference of linkage coal and our coal generation is now hardly 200 and 250 rupees, which was earlier very, because of the availability of coal, availability has increased in India, and that too in Angul region. So we'll decide accordingly.
Sure, sir. Sure. Sir, is our 1 million ton refinery on stream to start to commence by September?
No, earlier also we have told in other meets also that it was scheduled to be commissioned in September, but due to some packages getting delayed, now we are planning to maybe finish off all mechanical job by maybe January, February, start the commissioning, and commissioning itself will take around 3-4 months. Maybe next year around April, May, we'll start the commercial production. So this financial year, and we are not going to take any production from there. Even next financial year, we are planning maybe 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs we will be doing from that.
Okay. From the new refinery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is there a cost structural difference between this 1 million ton and the existing 2.1 million ton? What would be the cost structural difference?
It will be almost same, because you see the new refinery which is coming, of course interest is not there, we have not taken any loan, depreciation will be there, but our manpower cost will be less, because with one stream we are producing here 10 lakhs. Earlier with 4 stream we are producing 20 lakhs. This is one stream producing 10 lakhs, and this is the state-of-art technology. The caustic soda consumption will be less, the efficiency will be high, so overall cost of production will be less. So almost we are expecting it will be almost same.
After initial 3 years of road transportation, the cost will be almost same or maybe also come down. Only depreciation, whatever extra will be compensated due to manpower cost and other efficiency also. Efficiency.
Sir, I have a technical question pertaining to this 1 million ton refinery. We already had in place 2.1 million ton of alumina capacity, whereas we had 460 kT of a smelting aluminum capacity in place. Why have we taken a route to add 1 million ton of alumina rather than increasing the smelting capacity, which would have actually been able to use our internal alumina?
So you have rightly asked this question. Actually, this 1 million ton alumina capacity has been added for 0.5 million ton or aluminium smelter. But aluminium smelter has been delayed little bit. It is now little off. Otherwise, earlier plan was with this refinery along with smelter. So this is to feed our smelter basically, which will be taking up, which we are taking in.
Already we are going to expand our smelter also by 0.5 million ton. Already DPR was earlier made. Some issues are there and land acquisition was taking some time. That's why it was got delayed. But now land acquisition is in the advanced stage. We are expecting that next 6, 7 months, 8 months, land availability will be there. We are going with the preparation of DPR. Maybe next 7, 8 months we'll prepare the DPR and going in for tendering and all that. We are planning next 3, 4 years to get this 0.5 million ton smelter commissioned. 4 years maybe hardly it will take.
Yeah, there are a lot of development in this smelter capacity, which is already a board approved project and along with the power plant. So that project has started taking shape. Now we have a high confidence index because land acquisition has progressed well. And in another 5 to 6 months, we may complete that land acquisition. And the moment land acquisition is there, we can start with our construction.
So pertaining to the alumina costing, right? At a time when China already has about 103 million ton kind of is adding capacity. We are adding capacity. Even Vedanta is going to 6 million ton. Do you think there will be a problem of overcapacity in alumina going forward after next maybe 2 or 3 years?
Aluminium. I don't think this, if you'll find out the capacity addition in alumina end, it is not that high compared to smelters. There are a lot of smelters are also coming up in many areas because smelters are little cost intensive.
Yes.
So that is also taking place. And most of the smelters are coming without any backup of alumina.
Sure.
So this market is there, and we are not very much exporting to China. China is not our customer. Mostly it is in Middle East or that area.
Okay.
Because I would like to add is that a lot of requirement of alumina is also there in the refractory industry. The refractory industry in India is growing very fast. Then new steel plants are coming, the steel industry is growing. So a lot of refractory manufacturers are now approaching us. So we will have a lot of market for selling alumina in our domestic market. So we are exploring that also, how to dispose this alumina in the domestic market also.
Sure.
No, yes, sir. If you see the India data also, India is the net importer of alumina. Still
Yes,
we are importing, I think,
alumina,
3 to 4
Vedanta
million less.
Vedanta is importing.
So
Yes.
that probability is not there because whatever alumina will be producing, it will be consumed.
And sir, whatever is actually this 10 lakh alumina which we will be producing from our new refinery, that was meant for our in-house consumption. So till the time we don't have smelter, that only we have to export.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'll be utilizing this. We'll convert
Next
it
3-4 years we'll start utilizing.
We'll be converting into aluminum. So we have another 4-5 years of exporting it. So that is not a big issue.
Now, if you see the data by 2030, I think the aluminium requirement of India will be more than 9 million ton.
Correct.
So there is a huge demand. So to meet this gap of almost 4 million ton, now they are producing high So you require huge quantity of bauxite as well as alumina. So this there is a great market in future for aluminum.
What our DF Saab is telling that I like to supplement that we have made a vision for aluminum industry, which will be published very shortly. It has been finalized. Aluminum industry growth, if you'll see, this is now more than our GDP growth. So it is in double digit because our economy is getting mature. Our per capita income is also increasing. So India is entering into a phase where aluminum growth would be quite substantial. So this phase of growth of aluminum, sufficient numbers of players are also not there in India. There are hardly 3 or 3.5, you can say, players are there. So a lot of scope is there for aluminum industry to grow for our country itself.
So one question was on the ESG front. Aluminium as a metal itself is a very high electricity consuming sector, right? Any plans to move to renewables?
To renewables, yes.
Yeah.
That is the mandate given by the government. By 2030, we have to go to 30% of green power, 30 of more in between. We are already planning to have some of the green power plants or sourcing from other areas. Already our green energy cell is there. They are exploring the cell areas from where we can get more and more green power. The target will definitely achieve by 2030.
Sure. So I was just looking at your realization, and I believe you had done 460 KT of aluminum last year in FY25. If I just do some back of the envelope calculation, our premium per ton over and above LME works out to about $300 odd, if I'm not mistaken. As against $700-800 as to a couple of our peers. So what is the difference there? Why there is a certain gap in the premium commanded by our product?
Okay. Are you able to understand?
Not getting your point correctly. Please explain.
You are telling that we are selling at lower prices.
No, I'm trying to understand. Our premium commanded on our finished product is lower than our peers. Can you help us?
Okay. That will try to answer you. You see, whatever products we are making, around 70% is our ingots we are making. The ingots we are not able to take the premium. That is directly dependent on the LME. Wire rods we are selling. Wire rods we are taking some premium, 1 lakh tons of wire rods. And so our peers like NALCO and Vedanta, they are into more and more value added. So they are able to take more and more of premium on the higher premium. So our plan is also to have 1 lakh tons of wire rod mill and to go into foil market. This we are planning to do so as to reduce this ingots and go into more in value added products. We are planning to do that. So if we get that, then only we'll be able to increase our premium.
Sure. Sounds good. So I think, sir, when Varun asked you, you had given a guidance of about EBITDA margin of about 36% for FY26. Any idea for FY27? Whatever you have done your internal calculation.
FY27 not done any calculation because I don't know what will be the LME, what will be the forecast. But if you see the forecast, what the forecast tells, LME will be in 27, it will be more than 20, it will somewhere around 2700. If that forecast remains, then our EBITDA margin will be remaining in that region itself. And we'll be adding the new alumina, at least 7 to 8 lakhs of alumina production will increase. So that will add to our top line. And EBITDA margin also that will contribute to some kind of increase in EBITDA margin. Maybe 3-4% of increase in EBITDA margin.
Okay, sir. Got it. Yeah, that actually sums up most of my questions, sir.
Thank you.
So, just to reiterate, as Varun had indicated, we would like to actually come down to the smelter, meet you, just go to the smelter. We'll work out some plan, we'll share with sir, and then we can take it forward, sir.
Yes. You work out your plan and get in touch with our company secretary.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for arranging this. I have this with me, huh?
Thank you, sir, for the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Parthiv. Thank you, Neha. And as you are planning for a visit, so Neha is in touch with us. So you can anytime drop a mail giving your itinerary for this visit. And you decide either you come to mines area once and then to smelter, or you make a combined tour. Accordingly, you have to plan out. And definitely we'll take management approval and we'll let you know.
Thank
So
you.
thank you for taking interest in NALCO and making the good investor call. Thank you very much from our
Thank you,
side.
sir.
And
Appreciate
thank you
it.
for the
Thank you.
confidence. Thank you for the confidence you are showing in the NALCO. Let be assured from the top management team of NALCO that NALCO is going to increase their top line and increase the revenues and all that, because we are
Absolutely.
totally secured as far as our raw materials is concerned and everything is concerned. One thing is that our alumina refinery is coming, and very fast we have to get our smelter expansion. We are going ahead with that very fast.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bye.